Hello and welcome back to Pick and Play's Europa Universalis IV with the Emperor DLC. We're back in Austria. So then, something monumentous has happened over here in Castile. You'll notice that there's now the King Juan III von Habsburg on the throne. Now they are not willing to join us. They're not willing to have an alliance with us. But they are just on the throne. They immediately just got put on the throne. They ended their war with France. They lost Le Bourd to France. And they have no heir. They have no legal heir, but they do have a man. Meaning, first off, a royal marriage, please, with them. And then I'm going to immediately claim their throne as soon as we have the ability to send that again. Everyone, get off your training. I only had you on training for a little bit. Get off your training. We need everybody ready to go and somehow fight for the Castilian throne. How am I going to do that? I don't know, but that's definitely what we're doing. Truth of Castile has ended. Yes, it has, hasn't it? Marital bliss. Inkil gains as a trader. I think we have already a level 3 trader. He's Catholic, he's Burgundian, he's 50% cheaper, and he's the Enkel family. Or refuse it and get some prestige. Sure. He's a level 3 trader. He'd be the same price as the other guy, except a bit younger, so he'd stick around a little bit longer, but we'd have to pay for him first, but it's only 20 ducats, so sure. It's this exact same, nothing changed. We just had to pay for it. Der Reiter, please and thank you. Let us change that unit before the battle begins. From Latin Knight to the Schweizreiter and large cast iron cannon to the Prendrero. Then, oh yeah, I got too many of these guys. I got, you're a leader, but you can maneuver. You do be maneuvering though. You sure, go through my lands. Castile, you done messed up Castile by having a Habsburg on the throne. We claim the throne, lose the prestige, sadly, but let's just hope. Now we will definitely be in a fight. Let's see, we've claimed your throne. Already claimed the throne. Claiming their throne will grant us a casus belli to make them a junior party in a personal union. This action will lower our relation with all countries in which we have a royal marriage. Don't matter. Don't matter. It don't matter. Just need you to allow me to claim your throne. Having a royal marriage, okay. Palatinate would actually be willing to join. Nice. Good for them. Now, looking at the numbers, it is on our side. The issue, more than anything else, is just getting there. Take the capital, Toledo. That's the real problem. We have basically every advantage, except an advantage in cannon. They have that advantage. But I have lots of men that I could just send out against them. So, absolutely, we are going to claim the throne of Castile. That is without a doubt what we're doing here. We can invest in an attack, not interested. Now there's the question of how do I exactly get over there? I mean, one thing we can do is just absolutely yeet the Papal States to begin this. I'd be perfectly fine with some papal yeeting. Or just get the... And while they're doing that, maybe they would come over. Now looking at this, they probably have... Yeah, they have a severe advantage when it comes to heavy ships, so they have the naval advantage. We can't rely on our navy to really carry us here. They have the naval advantage, and they do have the Caribas, so Portugal actually has some as well, some allies out there as well. That's fine. We'll just yeet the Papal States and then have to figure out our way to get over there. You would actually give us military access, which would allow us to go through exactly what we need to do. Good. But I'll wait until we are ready for a campaign down there. Religious civil disorder in Cologne. You're supposed to be a bishopric. Come on, let's keep with it. Don't have any force limit for more ships. So maybe if they come out here, we'll be able to take them. But other than that, right now it's just a waltz on down through there. Nice Austrian waltz. Hesse. Would you give up some land? No, you would not. Dang Hessians. Now the real question is, a trade dispute with France? Nah. Oh, and look at that. They have a trading fleet up here. It's going to hurt our economy through sieges. Yeah, right. That's what they do. That's what they like to do. So step 1, we knock out the Papal States. Step 2, we launch my major army. What if you break off and go fight that guy? You go directly into that? No, go to Bologna, then to there, then to there. There we go. You into Siena, just to take it. We should really just allow Siena to become free once again. Maybe you move directly onto Roma, and you onto Siena, and then you onto whatever province that is. Where's their army during all this? They land behind us or something? Ah, yeah, they're going to take over all this territory, right. And that, yes, that's right, there's this one little area. So they'll take all that, but that's not really very good territory. Ooh! Let's see, Austria Siena has been occupied by our forces, good. Down here, it's Tarragona, not really all that important. Probably more important to come up here and start dealing with the enemy forces that would be coming here. We've occupied Urbino, similar situation, just start coming back over. You, at most, you can come through and go do that, but maybe just chill down here. You, now that's a yeetable fleet. That is a fleet worth yeeting. Someone declared war on us? What? Down here, yeah, their forces are starting to become a little bit too much for me to want to deal with. So these two armies together might not be enough. They're about 30,000. There seems to be more than 30,000 down this way. But if I got the Hungarians to join, which I do have some telling them to go do that. You, over here, this fleet, enemy fleet is basically entirely made up of whatever you call those. Forget what you call them. Spalados. Yep, good. Taking them out. I think we actually stole some of their fleet as well, so we're going to be very much over the amount we're supposed to have. I would like for my armies to come this way. Particularly, let us go and take over Aharoy, whatever that's called, because then we'll have a defensive fight that we can force the issue on with a greater number of men on our side, which is exactly what I want to have happen. Yeah, right there. Meanwhile, back over here, you're still recovering, but let's see. The Hungarian fleet is superior. Just leave them be. You might as well take that. And the first great battle of the war. They have more cannon, but we have more men to throw at them. Goodbye, Portugal. And together, these armies would be more than strong enough to go defeat some of these armies that are out here. Something about that on. What? Someone took something else? Here? What? Let's see. One of you need to start reclaiming some of these territories. For against Spain. Poland, now is not the time, Poland. Terracina has been taken, that's you. This army will get some use pretty soon, I'm sure. Yes, someone has decided. Now, do we want to take this fight? There's a lot of troops around. Let's see. 7, 14, 11. I think we want to take that fight, as long as I have all the armies together. It is hills, so we do have a disadvantage, and they have troops coming in from the north. But I think declining power of the nobility don't occur. I think we'd have enough of an advantage for long enough. But they'll be switching the balance there. Just keep up the fight and retreat in good order. You know, to Mantua. Seems fine with me. It was a bad fight, but we took it anyway. It at the very least hurts them more than it hurts me. And pretty soon, you guys are still getting together. What is up with you guys? You're on the defensive. Let's switch all of my vassals onto a supportive role. Don't want them all running about. Still just waiting for Rome to fall. You. Württemberg has got a conquest against another person or whatever. You come to Cuomo. And here it's just you, but hey, Scythe 9, good. Scythe 9 is good. You keep up the sieges, although, let's see, you have 1 siege. Break off a siege force, break off 1 unit. And then this army with the cav, let's get that army out there, because I don't think they'll be sending anyone this way. Right there, please. Schwarzblad. It's definitely not a good attack for my allies, but we just keep throwing good after bad, huh? But with my troops eventually coming in, it'll definitely be enough to defeat them handedly and move on to the other fort. These forts are working out pretty well for us out here. It's doing exactly what a fort should be doing. And this army get together. Over here, the fact that we get... They have a lot of cannon. It don't matter. Oh, wait, here comes... ooh. With the Portuguese, they're enough to destroy our flanks. But we have more men. We always have more men. So yes, with that, you will be going back to Mantua again. Eventually, we'll be able to break out the siege here in Roma. Emperor is dead! Long live the Emperor. Rise of Pretender in Intal, who is not a Habsburg, so I don't care. And then Karl I von Habsburg and the siege of Roma is over in the same day. So I want you to sue for peace with the Papal State, specifically. Return cores to Provence, nah. Revoke a core, release a nation, Avignon, Perugia. Siena, I would like you to release Siena. Avignon is apparently too much for you, the bridge too far. But give me money and release Siena. There you go. War with the Papal State is over. Now we can focus entirely on a war over here. You wait in the mountains. Let's get the entirety of my force together and deal with the Pretender first. Your stability is low. Can't help that right now. National decision is the Blasphemy Act. Missionary strength for tolerance of heretics. Yes. We need to stack as much of that as possible. We are the #1 great power of the world. We just need to start blasting through all of these Spaniards. So you... Okay, you're still about half strength, but they have high morale. Then again, so do I. Hearing someone in the driveway, wonder what they're up to. You get the armies together. We can let them siege that down. No, someone wants to come home. Considerably more concerned about Intal, my gold mine being taken over. Conversion successful. Ah, they've converted to reformed. Because Valois is its own reformed capital. That is annoying, but we won't be able to do anything about that for quite some time. They're good and entrenched and all that. You go right there until we can get enough troops through. Withholding the tithe. Nah. Move the army on. Negative diplo power. Oof, oof, oof. So yeah, I wonder why Maria Theresa died, but we're okay. Let's go through some of our allies and get some royal marriages again. Royal marriage with you. Carlara is our empress. A royal marriage with our vassal. You already have royal ties. Who else do we want? We don't want it with Castile. That's not necessary. I don't think there's necessarily anyone here. Looming disasters, internal conflicts. Meh. You, with the combined forces of my armies. You're taking out the outer areas. Fold. And combined. That's good. You. Take them out. All of my animals are going crazy and I don't know why. Put the entire army together. Not sure if this is my favorite general, but we'll move them anyway. And we need to take on that sieging force. And then what? Our navy is still unnecessary at this point. You, good. Go ahead and take... Hey! You were gonna take that fight. Well, eventually he has to go onto there anyway. You, with the main army. Unlawful territory from Baden. Not the biggest concern right now. They've taken Westtirol. And you, a 2-on-1 fight is more than good. Although they do have a conquistador fighting. Quaint. If we can track down this army, it'd be nice to take it out far away from home, and then start moving on to their forts and keep the pressure onto them this time. Because we have a large amount of manpower. You get into the next province, and split. You under Con now. They're probably going this way. You, the Anjou? No, you can't go through the Anjou. So you'll just go ahead of the army. There it is. I see you now. We come here, we come to Navarra, and we start walking through their lands as our allies and all of them just can take care of things in the back. England has announced itself as a rival. That's unfortunate, but it has not come to our lands just yet. That's unfortunate. But colonialism is pushing through to our onto lands. Anyway, you, bam. No, wait for it. Bam. You come into Armagnac and help deal with that. You boost stability. Truce with Naples is up. Unnecessary. They have a lot of cannons in this army. And you're coming in to help. I think without any other interventions, we should do fine. They're taking more losses, except now I'm taking more losses, and we're actually losing the fight. Huh. Matthias. Success in your safe. Yeah, we actually lost that fight. This is what happens when you guys don't stick close to me. And could someone please go deal with this? Can't even set an objective. Oh well, the War of Castilian Succession is still important to me. Everyone come together. The Great Peasants War. Great Peasants War? Which nation was facing that? I don't know. Not my concern. Break off one portion of the army. They need to go take that. Wait on the other portion of the army to go and deal with any of these smaller stacks. I think their advantage is coming through with... Does everyone in the house have to be yelling at the same time? You don't connect to me. Go away, everyone. Let's go hunt down that army. While this army can go take care of them. Now what? But are they getting on boats? Salzburg has expired. No. Give me that money back. Aha! You sly dogs. You're getting around me. Military leader has left us. Next one. Leopold. You need to defeat these guys before they try and establish a non-Habsburg line here. Are they dead? They're not dead. Let's finish them off. So they can be. Papal state is the controller of the papacy. Let's just get down there and start the sieging of Castile, because that'll be where the war ends. You. Get that off of you. Get it onto you. Good, we got the golden bull. As we should. Let's go this way and try to pick a fight. You onto the siege. Good. Detach siege. You. Does my general even have a siege pip? It does not. Fall back to Laborde and hold that position so they can't come back through there and take us. Meanwhile, you go hunting down these armies. Oscar Borhin, controversial protectionist. Lose some legitimacy? Sure. He was given as a friend of my father's family? Question mark, question mark? I don't remember. Wasn't paying attention, honestly. You, Yeedem und skeet them. Do they just have a bunch of tiny armies sitting around, and what are you doing? I guess because it's all set to supportive and I didn't ask them to support anywhere. Aggressive stance at this point. Kind of odd. Let's see if we can't go and deal with this army here. Yes, just sit tight. We have a new cardinal. Hey, that's great. Take him out. Protestant Reformed churches reject incense. Okay. Okay. If you say so. The battle, the newest battle. Real nice if I knew anything about France. Also, wait a minute, do I just have, yeah, I have, what do you call it? Brittany? How did, okay, Brittany took over Provence, not the other way around. Good. For some reason I was thinking that, Provence took out all of Brittany, but no, they just took over that one province. That one province. I need to take out Navarre, but man, it's just not happening. You, do you have any siege? You have a siege pit. Then break off everything except one cannon. And come on down. You just support them the way. I am interested in breaking through. Aragon. Can ask for military access through you. It would probably work. It would probably be working though. Just make sure no one's behind our lines. Okay, there's the Portuguese army, which is being destroyed by the combined armies of my allies. There's Mountain Fort. It's not taking it easy. It's not taking it lightly. Can I move some of you on? No, I cannot. Just wait on the other side then. Wait for it, and then we'll just spread out throughout Castile. Cessation of church functions. Or decline and gain some stability. I'll decline. I need the stability more than I need the monies, because we're making money while at war, and we don't even have war taxes on. It's pretty good. Brandenburg, you have taken over up the Stupp. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that, although Vulgast being taken over by you is a bit annoying. In West Prussia. I'm fine with the ascendancy of Brandenburg. What could possibly go wrong? Now we're actually losing the war, but Castile is not exactly happy about it. So, treaties, release nations. Let's see, what is it? Union with Castile. There we go. And Papal States, Castile, Portugal, and France would have a coalition against us. Do not care. I want a Castilian vassal. Because if we have a Castilian vassal... Ooh, hey, look at this. English, Brazil. So, England is taking over Brazil. Portugal has taken over the New World. And looks like Castile has a little colony here. That's about it. That's all we can particularly know. You go ahead and go through my lands. I do not mind. I could actually make a new army with all this money, or possibly just buy some mercs or something. But I'm a little bit less interested. Let's see. Unrest lower than 0. Currently this is a disaster. Unrest lower than 0. What's our unrest at right now? Let's see. Great Peasants War, so it's +6, so internal conflict is just going to happen because we have the Great Peasants War? Is that it? Is that the difference? Seems like it. Profiteering in Trent, absolutely. Do not care if some minor nation that happens to be Protestant is upset with us. Also, more discoveries have been spread. Yeah, England is going hard into Brazil. And, oh, here we go. Castilian Venezuela exists. It's about to become Austrian Venezuela, but alright. See, I don't need to be a colonizing Austria. I'll just have Castile do it for me. Which will be mine. You just keep going. Ever since we blocked up in Navarra, they just haven't been coming through like they used to. So now, siege army onto Burgos. What? Alright. You onto Rioja, you onto Vizcaya. You just chill on Navarra. We break through, we get to Toledo. First we get the money, then we get to Toledo, then we get the girls. A bunch of French nobles. I think it's actually impossible for us to lower ourselves up until something about this Great Peasants War, and I don't know how to stop that. Maybe if I reduce war exhaustion or boost ability, but both. I can just do both. Bible translated. Heresy, burn the priest's books. Burn them. You want to move on there? You, Burgos. Let me look at the province. It's a hill province, but I have an astounding number of support. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend that night together from now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. See, easy, beasy, bam and beasy. You off as well, and then you put that on there so people can stay and help with the siege. As for the rest of you, just add more devastation. Oh yes, I forgot about Brandenburg. I forgot that you were up there. Yes. Matthias von Habsburg, Emperor Karl, blessed be he, shall be the first to rule both Austria and King of Castile. Utrecht, sure. I think show superiority against France. I think we've already established that, to be honest, but if you say so. Ottomans, Lorraine. Look at this. So, trending down. Siege of Burgos is done. On to the next. On to the next. You go for the fight. Maybe you go that way. You go to the fight. I'm more interested in this fight, honestly. Cardinal Exposed. And now I want my siege army under Clon. It needs to go to Toledo. You guys just keep chilling. I don't think there's much left they can do, honestly. What else is there? We've won this. Come on, just give up, Castile. You have a pretty big army over here. You might as well get a general. So recruit a new general. Clemens von Nipberg. A well-rounded individual, but not very useful. You wait for you to get into that province, then attack before you can leave. You want to Madrid. The battles are in our favor. I guess you could move on to Lyon, though that does kind of weaken your position, I'm gonna say. You want the Quinza. I don't know why they're not moving, and another province has been taken over. As soon as we take Charles de Galard and the Burgundian people. Charles de Galard is a welcome addition to the cabinet. A statesman. Diplomatic reputation up, 40% cheaper. Or he deserves better for the Burgundian people. Eastern Burgundy gets a influential power holder. Okay. Well, we really can't afford to not have you in there. But who would... The statesman would be in here. I kind of prefer having this. So yes, do that. And actually that reminds me pretty heavily to go over to Breda and increase that by 1, because that's a part of the current diet. I just remembered after about 20 minutes later. Oof. You. Let's see, reform available. Royal decree, aristocratic court, general estates, parliamentarian. New. Max absolutism for royal decree, aristocratic, yearly army tradition, or production efficiency. How about royal decrees? I like that. Plan. You. White peace. Absolutely not. Get that out of here. Growing growths of business. They're putting together a rather large army that we should be particularly worried about, especially as this Milanese army is rather interested in getting into a fight it has absolutely nothing it should be wanting to do with. But we can go Ted, and if they take out that stack, we can take out this stack. And okay, you don't even leave the siege, just come down here. You leave everything except, like, a couple infantry. You don't come onto me. This is very important to us. Ah, they left anyway. Good. Good, good, good. It's all about the siege of Toledo, which has gone in our favor. Move on to La Mancha. You just go back onto Lyon. I know you've been there for a while. But it is fine. You, are you done yet? Are you ready and truly done yet? No, they're not done yet. You, their forces, routed, Holstein, British devotion, Riga, and Estonia, blah blah blah, and blah 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 blah. Come on, I at least want to finish out this war first. You can't move because of a fort that's in the area. Cancel. At least be nearby. A Parmese rebellion. Unfortunate, but we do have plenty of Hungarians nearby. We can hopefully deal with that. You just keep up the siege there, brother. Do you take them out? No, they're running first. Yeah, this war has been difficult, but that's exactly kind of what you would be expecting out of this fight. Now we're not going to make it in time. Just stay where you are. Wait for the siege of Malaga. Former seek refuge in Cologne. Unfortunate. You steer yourself onto it. You maybe detach siege and come on over here. The Battle of Lisboa is an important one for us. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we are going to win it. Though, you just stay where you are. Maybe come over this way. Join in this attack. You're only falling back to Toledo. It's not terrible. Individually, they can really do some damage to us. Fall back to Madrid. Get your alliance together again. Because they're definitely going to go towards here. You come off that siege. You go away. Austria. This is just war reps and money. Decline. Come on, just give up. Because at this point, don't go there. Go around. You come together. Get the armies back together in Segovia. And you come back down here to make sure that you can defend Malaga. Need to get my armies back together and working once again in an effective manner. Take out whatever they have. Because my men are definitely hurt. They're roofless. We're hurt, but we're not completely out. Just like absolutely shattered in terms of morale. But we ain't out. It ain't over yet. You come down this way because I have a feeling that they are going to get into this fight, and that is not going to end well for us. Peasants War in Brandenburg. Yeah, we'll probably have to end this in the next episode. It's been too long already, but thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.